Disclaimer. The following is a parody of CINEMASINS' Everything Wrong With series. If you're unfamiliar with their humor, I suggest you go watch their content first. The intent of this video is for comedy and entertainment purposes only. With this in mind, you should know that the feelings of the creator of this video towards the game in question will not be accurately reflected here. That being said, the creator has no intention of offending anyone involved with the game's creation, its franchise, the game itself, or the people who like the game. Without further ado, thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy.
WB Games.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
Why would anyone record this? Why not have only the Assassin's files on the memory? It just seems like a lot of evidence.
Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Bravo the fucko, Alfred.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
Well, I defeated one. 5 to go. No, seriously, I don't have to fight the other 2.
Alfred, I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
You just jumped out of the Batwing? Alfred just said that the control towers for the auto-nav system were jammed and you just let the Batwing fly itself, putting potential victims at risk? I know it's your second year of being Batman, but that was just pretty fucking irresponsible.
I'm looking for Black Mask. Where is he?
I ain't here to talk. I'm here to kick your ass.
This is your last chance.
I know. Even if look up for Victoria, lesson in pain.
Oh my god, what was the point?
The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
How is that not something you can do in the field? I guess if you don't have Sionis' DNA, it makes sense, but you have a large database back at the Batcave. I'm sure that sending a DNA sample to Alfred will give some fruits.
I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room.
Then why did you suggest that that wasn't an option earlier?
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
Loose Lips Santa hat fell down after Batman left him hanging. Did the GCPD get him down and he was like, hey, I really need my hat, and they just let him grab it?
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the National Criminal Database.
Connection confirmed. You can now perform DNA analysis.
Oh, so you didn't have access to the DNA database, but you had access to a fingerprint database. How do you have access to one and not the other? Not to mention, if the victim can only be identified through DNA samples and he turns out to not be a criminal, wouldn't you kind of run into a brick wall?
It's been you this whole time. You hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis' operation.
Well, technically it's my operation now.
God damn it, you couldn't go one game without making the joke of the main villain.
He's the one who hired the assassins.
And it must be he who ordered the bombing of the GCPD. Oh, dear Lord. Shouldn't you think about letting the police handle this one?
Not a chance. He's mine.
And Tumblr went fucking nuts that day.
What did you do to me?
I killed you. And in a few more minutes, your body will realize it.
Oh, let me guess. Leave the hero in an easily escapable situation involving an overly elaborate and exotic death where you will then proceed to leave them alone and not actually witness them dying, just assuming it all went to plan cliché.
What would your father say if he could see you now?
Ah, not Scarecrow. You know, with how fast Alfred is able to make antidotes and send them to Batman, it's a wonder why they don't make a courier system. They'd make a bigger fortune than Bruce Wayne already has.
Friends, assassins, welcome to our first quarterly performance review. As you can see here, Batman deaths are coming in far below projections.
So, does he have a voice modulator on the mask, or is the Joker just really good at doing impressions?
That lift should get me up to the ceiling so I can get out of here. Maybe electrocutioner's shock gloves could restore power to this platform.
Batman robbed from a dead body. That's really dark when you think about it.
After years of on and off unconfirmed sightings with no recorded video.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, how the hell does Batman exist in Gotham for 2 years and not once have the news broadcasters ever captured him on film? Maybe Batman's too good, maybe there was never a crime that warranted him sticking around to be caught in film, but you're telling me that no random Joe had their cell phone on them, or that security cameras never caught him?
Sir, I strongly suggest you call in Captain Gordon. He could be a valuable ally for you.
I don't need any allies,
said Batman, leader of the Bat family.
You have 1 minute.
Do they even have manners where he comes from?
Is that racist? I think that's racist. Bane didn't break Batman's back before throwing him out the window. For shame, Bane, for shame.
Welcome to Blackgate. We're gonna do a quick psychiatric evaluation.
I know that the Arkham series follows its own continuity, and I totally respect that, but wouldn't it make more sense for Harleen Quinzel, a psychologist, and the Joker, an insane criminal, to meet at Arkham Asylum? For the criminally insane?
It's like meeting someone I can actually relate to. Which, believe me, dear, I've never felt before. You understand? You're someone who's not afraid to let go and fall. Free falling, and I didn't pack a chute. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I figured you would.
So, may I ask, who is this person?
Oh, someone very, very special. But whose real name I don't even know yet.
My name's Harleen. Harleen Quinzel.
So, basically, Harley fell in love with the Joker because he was talking about Batman and thought he was talking about her? Holy shit, talk about your mix-ups.
Bane is still out there. I've got to locate the signal from the tracker I placed on him.
Even you must eat, sir.
If you hadn't called the police, he'd already be in custody.
If he hadn't called the police, your bag would be broken.
Master Bruce, stop! Master Bruce. Bruce, I will not in good conscience allow you to go. You're outmatched by these assassins. You're not some hardened vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. You're in over your head, and I don't want this to be your end.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there.
Hold your horses, Dark Knight. You realize you wouldn't be able to do half the shit you'd do if it weren't for Alfred and him doing everything while you're out there. Talking to him like he has such an easy life worrying about you all night. Asshole.
Interesting. The victim was using a powerful compound with many similarities to the street drug Venom at the time of his death. It changes the user's muscle and bone structure, greatly enhancing strength for a temporary period. It appears that whatever this compound is, it reduces mental capacity in several ways, including severe damage to the brain's memory center. Prolonged use could seriously compromise the user's memory.
Ah, so foreshadowing to a Bush excuse for an ex machina we'll see later. I see.
Alfred, Firefly has hostages on the Pioneers Bridge. I need to deal with him before coming back.
Can't you just let the police handle Mr. Linz? Especially in light of what we've just learned.
I can't abandon those hostages. They're in jeopardy because of me. Because of the bounty Joker placed on my head. They'll be safe in the Batcave.
Very debatable, Bruce. Bane knows who you are. It's only a matter of time before he finds the Batcave.
A bat that can't fly. Too bad.
Don't!
Well, one thing exploded.
Don't add me to the weight you carry.
We all know firsthand he survives. There's no need to make this as dramatic as it is. That being said, I don't quite understand how these work. These aren't defibrillators, they're fucking shock gloves that are meant to be weapons. This probably should have killed Alfred, if anything. And another thing, if these things can serve as defibrillators, how come we never use them again? They're awesome weapons, useful tools, and apparently work as a CPR device.
Captain Gordon is anyone. Anyone for assistance.
They need you.
No. They need us.
This right here is why I want an Alfred Pennyworth game. He gets the shit beaten out of him, dies, resuscitates, and immediately gets ready to help Batman again. He's not even tired or anything. Totally possible.
Gordon, Joseph, I need your help to stop the Joker.
Our help? You're the so-called vigilante. Or is one kill enough for you tonight?
Hey, fuck you, Gordon. Police are killing people all the time. Criminals are not. Especially in Gotham City. Still doesn't make it right, but you should know that Batman doesn't roll that way by now.
Master Bruce, can you hear me?
Yes, and thank you for the help with Bane.
I trust he's done for good this time.
He's secure, and it appears the TN1 Bane took damaged his memory permanently.
Oh, of course it did. Good for you. So, how did Bane find out about Bruce Wayne? The tracker? I guess it's supposed to be implied, but they never say anything about it. Why didn't he do anything with that information?
Any one of my guys would have killed him.
The city deserves better than that.
Yeah, the city deserves maniacs like him to live and eventually break out and kill more people.
Gordon, come in. What's your 20? I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Son of a bitch. You caught him. And how did you do that?
I had some help. I keep asking myself why I didn't bring him in. And I now know the truth is I let him go because of you. Because you believe in him.
Boosh, you didn't bring him in because he escaped when you looked away.
Figured you'd be by sooner or later. And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me.
This doesn't even matter. We never see Deathstroke as part of the Suicide Squad.
Sir, before you ask, the formula we used for your glue grenades was unstable. What was left after Christmas Eve was degraded into dust.
Oh, how very convenient that such a useful weapon was unstable. Next you're gonna tell me that my grapnel boost is unstable too, and that we have to make another prototype.
Jingle bells! Batman smells!
No.
You know, before going over the cutscenes for these games, I like to play through most of them first. That's a lot of looking at screens. Playing through the games entirely can take a few hours, sitting down to look at the cutscenes can take a few hours, editing takes days, and after all that, my eyes are fucking exhausted. What's the solution? Well, stop playing games. Go outside for once. Your family misses you. Who has the time for that? NOSCOPE glasses! Okay, seriously though, these glasses are pretty cool. You'd think that they're just tinted lenses, but what they actually do is filter the blue light emitted by most electronic devices, like computers, cell phones, TVs, all that jazz, effectively reducing eye strain. I've also noticed that your focus isn't hindered at all. If anything, it's actually improved. What's even better is that they come in a variety of styles, so you'll actually look good while wearing them. You can even put certain models on top of your prescription glasses. Not the ones I got, but I do it anyway. They're totally affordable, and they ship worldwide, which is great. My family's already asked me if I could get them some because of how nice they look and how great they work. As always, links in the description.
Hey guys, Char5 here. Thanks so much for watching my Cinnamon Sticks parody of everything wrong with Batman Arkham Origins. Some could call it Arkham City 2.0, and, well, they're not wrong, but that still makes it a really fun game. You guys should head on over to CINEMASINS, the awesome people that I parody. They also host sister channels that cover music videos, brands, and other topics. If you have the time, why not check out everything wrong with Arkham City? Until next time, stay safe and stay awesome. This is Char5, signing off. Oh, let me guess, leave the hero in an easily escapable situation involving an overly elaborate and exotic death where you will then proceed to leave them alone and not actually witness them dying, just assuming it all went to plan cliché. Whoa, got that on my second try. Bane didn't break Batman's back before throwing him at the... So many bees. Dies, resuscitates, and immediately gets ready to help Batman again. He's not even tired or anything. Hey, fuck you, Gordon. Peaceful. Yes, for those of you who didn't know, police and people are peaceful. Policel. Oh, how very convenient that such a useful weapon was unstable. Next you're going to tell me... Yeah, I feel like I should just do that.